So, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Ian L. George, and the several hundred of you who have registered for this event from across the entire globe are very welcome to this quite unique webinar, which I'm presenting in front of a multicolored wall here in central London at the heart of this capital city of the United Kingdom. And it is now Thursday evening, the 19th of November, 2020. Needless to say, it could be a very good morning or indeed a good afternoon for you, subject to your current location across the globe. This webinar will provide you with the tactics, strategies, and unique set of skills to enhance your business markedly. So the clock has now struck 6 p.m. Indeed, it is now just after 6 p.m. So, and as stated, you are very welcome to this unique webinar entitled The 3 Proven Secrets That Can Open the Doors to the Key Decision Makers That Hold the Power to Transform Your Life, i.e. the people with the power to place a huge order, sign a game-changing contract, or make a huge investment that would totally transform everything for you and your business. However, it's a very tough time right now, we all know, with the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic. It's a very tough time for business owners. The need to get in front of decision makers has always been pivotal, but what you'll learn today is more relevant and effective in this current climate than ever before. As history has shown, the businesses that survive during hard times are the ones that are insanely good at acquiring customers. If you're on this webinar, perhaps one or two assumptions, sales and revenue may have taken a hit. Perhaps a little stressed, uncertainty prevails. Your attention is pulled in so many different directions, many different gurus preaching many different things, potentially unable to focus on the things that could get you from point A to point B, from where you are at the moment to where you need to be. What you'll learn today is the one strategy you should focus on right now, the fastest way to bring new sales and clients into your business, the fastest way to guarantee a stable and secure future for your business, and indeed the fastest way to achieve a more financially prosperous life for both you and your family. Over the next 30 to 40 minutes, I'll share these 3 proven secrets that I've discovered and refined over the last 30 years that would enable you to do exactly that. The 3 proven secrets are: secret number 1, where to go; secret number 2, how to get there; and arguably the most important, secret number 3, how to engage. How many times have you waited for a returned phone call that never comes? How many times have you waited for an email reply that never comes? Over the next few minutes, I'll show you how to make sure that this is not a problem anymore. I promise, if you implement all 3 secrets diligently and intelligently, you'll be able to leave this webinar and secure a meeting that can change your life. There is, of course, the traditional way to take you from where you are now to where you want to be. It's slow, it's expensive, it's time-consuming. When you consider all of the hundreds of foundation pillars that support any sophisticated marketing strategy, a few are highlighted on this screen: LinkedIn strategies, Facebook and Google ads, preparing your content, public relations strategies, your website, email campaigns, fill your funnel. They're slow, expensive, and time-consuming. What you'll learn today is the silver bullet to take you from where you are now to where you wish to be. It's quick, it's inexpensive, and you can action it today. My name is Ian. I would love to tell you that I'm one of the thin ones on the left or the right. Unfortunately, I'm the one in the middle. 2 members of my team outside the Institute of Directors here in central London. I was born in London, lived in London most of my life, worked across the globe, currently live in Kent in the southeast corner of England here in the United Kingdom. Over the last 30 years, I've honed a very unusual set of skills that's allowed me to open the doors to chief execs, billionaires, politicians, and even members of several royal families. Today, I'm sharing these secrets with you. And these are the three secrets that are responsible for generating in excess of £50 million on behalf of my portfolios of national and international clients, and maybe a little bit for myself. Just in the last year, I've used these three secrets to open the doors to Milan Mandaric, billionaire business tycoon; Peter Coates, the head of arguably the richest family in the United Kingdom and the founder of Bet365; Nigel Botterill, serial entrepreneur, founder of 8 separate £1 million plus businesses; His Royal Highness Prince Abdullah bin Masud bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, the owner of Sheffield United Football Club, known to those close to him as Your Royal Highness; Sheikh Ahmed Yusuf Al Sabah, member of the Kuwaiti royal family. Here I am on behalf of an international sports promoter, actually presenting the Sheikh with a Steve Davis Golden Snooker cue. Michael Owen, former professional football player with Liverpool, Real Madrid, Manchester United, England, now a very successful TV pundit and race horse trainer. Dr. Humoud Flati Al-Shamari, Director General of the Public Authority for Sport in Kuwait, and many, many more. I know some of you might be thinking there's a lot of professional football clubs there. Well, there are, because I'm the Managing Director of George Wicks Limited, a company that functions in the professional sports sector across the globe. And these are the doors I need to open when representing that particular company. But it's important that you understand these three secrets work in any industry. How do I know? Well, I'm also the Managing Director of the Effective Communication Group, a company that functions in every other conceivable sector, and I help business owners to implement the three secrets. For example, Pritpal and his Indian frozen food company. The three secrets were applied to open the doors to senior frozen food buyers at Morrison's, and he's now stocked in all of their UK stores, a transformational opportunity. Tony and his electrical company in London, the three secrets were applied to open the doors to the senior executives at Wilko headquarters, extended a contract to service all of their Southeast stores, another transformational opportunity. Nigel, serial entrepreneur, applied the three secrets to open the doors to the heads of business at the 4 high street banks here in the UK, Barclays, HSBC, Lloyds Bank, the RBS Group, and NatWest, a further transformational opportunity. But the three secrets don't just work here in the UK. They've been tried and tested literally across every continent. Raj, for example, and his soft furnishings company in New York State, we applied the three secrets to open the doors to the senior category buyers at Walmart across the USA, now stocked in all of their stores, a transformational opportunity. And Fakhrul, with his fashion garment company in Bangladesh, the three secrets were applied, and we opened the doors to the senior clothing buyers at Walmart Canada. The result, stocked in all of their Canadian stores, a transformational opportunity. But it is very important to recognize that the three secrets work in any industry. The three secrets work, in any country. And indeed, the three secrets have been proven and tested by hundreds of businesses. There's no fluff, there's no theory, there's not another fad involved. It's very important. These are just the proven strategies that have transformed my own life, as well as the lives of many other business owners. I know some of you might be thinking, Ian, you probably come from a privileged background. You probably already knew these people and were well connected. Maybe you had a little black book. Wrong. I came from a regular background. And like most, I faced many struggles in my personal and business life. There was a point in my early career where I lost over £200,000 in an unfortunate business deal that went south and sent me back to square one. My family weren't well connected. I certainly didn't have a little black book of contacts. In fact, it was many years ago, I was working for a company that did product demonstrations in supermarkets. Needless to say, that is not me. However, my sights were set far higher, and I knew that all I needed was a game-changing opportunity. I just had to get in front of the key decision maker that held the power to make it happen. And that is where my journey to discovering these three secrets began. And although along the way I've had countless failed attempts, a lot of stress, much adversity, I finally discovered the exact strategies I'm going to share with you today. And these have truly changed my family's life. This is the lovely Susie, the love of my life. And last New Year's Eve, we celebrated at the Hofburg Palace in Vienna. Before we begin, however, it is important to note that if you're not willing to put in the time, if you're not willing to put in the effort, if you're selling a dodgy product or service, can't help you. Also, if you actually believe that you can't do this without existing contacts or a little black book, can't help you. Please note, I was forced to develop these skills because I knew no one. So I'm going to share exactly what worked for me. The 3 secrets can work for anyone if they are applied diligently and intelligently. So let's dive in. The 3 proven secrets that can open the doors to the key decision makers that hold the power to transform your life. Secret number 1, where to go. Who you reach out to is crucial. You have to think big. Unfortunately, most people think small, and this creates problems. Big mistake number 1, reaching out to customer services. It's the wrong thing to do. Avoid customer services like the plague. They just have no authority. They are the gatekeepers. You must think big and go to the right place. To start, you need to know exactly who it is you want to reach out to. The senior buyer, the head of new business, finance director, managing director, chairman, member of parliament, CEO, marketing manager, whoever. But do not reach out directly to them. It's a big mistake. In fact, it's big mistake number 2. Directly reaching out to the ultimate decision maker first is destined to result in failure. Why? People love to say no. You can hear them. Do you think we could? Oh, no, no. Well, surely if we, oh, no, no. They're programmed to say no. Avoid them. You must understand the power of influence, because influence filters down. So instead of trying to reach the buying manager or the head of sales from the outset, reach out to the executive assistant, the personal assistant of the number 1 in the company, the president, the chairman, the chief exec. Your goal is to get the executive assistant or the personal assistant to refer us to who we actually want to speak with, because when they put us through, the influence filters down. Standard organization chart, the number 1 in the company, the president, the chairman, chief exec. The red box indicates where you want to be ultimately. Don't go there first. Go to the number 1's executive assistant or personal assistant. The remainder of the company is irrelevant. That is where you need to aim. But why would the executive assistant or indeed the personal assistant help us? Because it's their job. They represent the top individual. So the executive assistant, personal assistant, whatever you want to call them, are compelled to assist and be helpful, since their conduct reflects the ethos and culture. Woe betide them if they are not helpful. Secret number 2, how to get there. Once we know exactly who we need to reach, we need to find their details. The key to success lies in specificity. You need to establish at least 4 items of specific information. Firstly, specific first and last names. It is beyond critical that you establish the forename and the surname of everyone you intend to get in touch with. Let me use Walmart as an example. Arguably the world's largest company. I'm guessing 2 million plus employees. Do you think there's more than one John Smith, for example? Potentially. Therefore, secure specific job titles. Your ability to be well informed will help you immensely in both your search for further details and when you engage the prospect. Is it the John Smith in marketing or the John Smith in HR? The John Smith on the trading floor? Secure specific email addresses, but I urge you to avoid generic email addresses like the awful admin at, sales at, info at, hello at. Avoid them also like the plague. Crucially, secure specific numbers, ideally the mobile number. Secondarily, a direct landline. If it has to be the switchboard, it has to be the switchboard where the executives are based, not customer services, because here lies a further problem. Big mistake number 3, not securing a phone number and maintaining dogmatic allegiance to digital engagement only will fail. Verbal communication has far greater influence than digital communication. Finding these specific details may seem trivial to some, but remember, information equals power. Therefore, thorough research equates to greater chance of success. So how do you find their information? In this day and age, in the digital age, finding their details should be easy, since we all have a computer, a laptop. We all have a smartphone, most of us. So leverage the digital tools that you have at your fingertips. The most important ones, certainly in my opinion, Google, self-evidently, LinkedIn. For example, just here, search for executive assistants in general terms. Oh, it's only found me 6.4 million. At the bottom of the screen, a lady called Molly Mitchell. She's the executive assistant to the chairman at Reed, the multinational conglomerate. Clearly, you would be quite specific in your search. It's easy. Website, hunter.io. Type in a company name and it finds people's emails. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Search both the personal and business profiles for the information you seek. Simple. Secret number 3, arguably the most important, how to engage. You have your strategy, you know you want to succeed. How you execute the strategy is beyond critical. Here are 3 ladies from the early 80s here in the UK, arguably the first girl band, Bananarama. I have to tell you, I had a hairstyle like the one in the middle back in the day. They famously had a song, "It ain't what you do, it's the way that you do it." Now, irrespective of the context in which they were referring, that is so true in business. And in embracing this concept, use your mobile as a telephone and not as a keyboard only, because verbal engagement is paramount. Why? It's more meaningful. It's more personal. You can say more in a shorter time, establish greater trust and greater credibility. It's quicker and it's harder to ignore. Relying on digital engagement only is destined to result in failure. Digital engagement breeds magnolia. Go back to the 1970s, the 1980s, here in the United Kingdom, a DIY craze. Everybody fixing their homes. Nobody painted their walls red, green, yellow, blue. They all painted them magnolia. They were all the same because it's inoffensive. But magnolia breeds mediocrity. Imagine as you emerge from your duvet every morning, and by the time you submerge beneath your duvet in the evening, the best that you've achieved is that you've got by. You're neither excellent nor poor. You're just average, not going anywhere. Surely life has more to offer. So by this point, you have found exactly who you want to reach, conducted thorough research, and you've secured their specific details, primarily telephone numbers, and most importantly, the mobile. You are now ready to initiate the call. What do I say? The first 30 seconds are crucial, and there are 3 things to accomplish in the first 30 seconds, and I apply my 5-5-20 formula. The first 5 seconds, I apologize. The second 5 seconds, I introduce myself, and that leaves me 20 seconds to explain the reason for the call. Firstly, apologize for executing direct contact. Please accept my apologies for contacting you directly. Secondly, introduce yourself. Good morning. My name is Ian L. George, Managing Director at George Wicks Limited or wherever. So in the first 10 seconds, we've taken the wind out of their sails by apologizing, for most, maybe not all, and got on the front foot by introducing ourselves. Thirdly, explain the reason for your call. When I've worked directly with businesses to leverage these secrets on their behalf, I often say, I've been asked to give you a call by... Why say I've been asked to give you a call by whoever? Firstly, there's positioning. It's very helpful when somebody thinks that someone of greater importance, arguably, has asked you to call them. Secondly, it takes the pressure off you. It immediately diffuses tension and knocks any animosity out of the person you are trying to reach out to. Thirdly, it's been tried and tested. I've tested hundreds, if not thousands of phrases over the last 30 years, and this has always been the most effective. But it's important not to be disingenuous. When I've called on behalf of other businesses, I've been asked to give you a call by the principle of an investment interest, perhaps likely to stimulate interest, if it's true. I've been asked to give you a call by the chief exec of XYZ company. Now, if you are the chief exec, chairman, or business owner, even if you are on your own, there are no other employees, and you're not representing someone else, you simply downgrade yourself marginally. If you are the chief exec, say you're the operations director. If you're the owner, say you're the business development director, and you simply leverage your colleagues on the board. I'm the operations director of XYZ, and I've been asked to give you a call by my colleagues on the board. Then you need to say with regards to, in relation to. And you have to say something that will generate interest and stimulate intrigue. You must give them an indication that engaging with you will result in financial gain or certainly emotional gain. I've been asked to give you a call by the chief exec of XYZ company in relation to an expression of investment interest, likely to generate intrigue. Here's an example I used for a chain of international furniture stores. I've been asked to give you a call by the president of Europe's finest soft furnishings company, who is keen to enhance your product range and add to your bottom line. Here is an example that I used with the Honourable Mr. Sunday Dare, the Minister of Youth and Sports in Nigeria. I was representing one of the world's foremost sports promoters, and I engaged with him to explain that we would like to stage several international sports events in the capital city, Abuja, and the principal provincial city, Lagos, to stage international sports events to enhance the Nigerian economy. Then you make it clear you're not asking for much. I understand you're very busy, but if you just have 1.5 minutes, I'll explain a little more. Quite often I say, do you have 97 seconds? Sometimes they chuckle, sometimes they don't. Mostly they chuckle, and often it buys me a little more time. Do not say, how are you? Those who ring and they're selling you payment protection insurance or investments in the stock market, and within the first 3 seconds they say, hey, how you doing? They're selling you something. Don't do it. Why would a complete stranger register an inquiry about your well-being? Don't do it. The results you want become easy when you leverage these 3 secrets properly. However, these 3 rudimentary secrets that I've shared with you merely scratch the surface, because there's a lot more to learn, and there are many more specific secrets. Every week that goes by without using these secrets, you are missing out on a huge order, a game-changing contract, a huge investment, a better business, a more stable and secure future. If over the last few months you realized you're not where you want to be, you're not where you need to be, I'd like to offer you a unique opportunity. You've registered for this webinar. You've been here with me for the entire time. You know it's the smartest and fastest way to get you where you want to be. You know it's a proven method that can genuinely deliver results. And that's why you're going to want to take advantage of the training program I'm offering you today, the Silver Sales Bullet. If you want to open the doors to the decision makers at your dream clients, if you want to generate life-changing opportunities, if you want to unlock access to your dream clients, if you want to generate more sales and revenue, and if you want to do all of this quickly, then this program is for you. In fact, this program is specifically designed for you. Let me tell you exactly how we are going to achieve this through the Silver Sales Bullet. It's a 7-week online training program incorporating 37 modules completed in your own time and at your own pace, and simply 37 modules that highlight the tactics, the strategies, and the unique set of skills to open the doors to the decision makers at your dream clients. Briefly, week 1, we look at the strategic principles that enable you to open the doors to influential individuals. In week 2, we highlight the 6 golden rules of understanding that underpin the proven secrets of the Silver Sales Bullet. And in week 3, we highlight the framework of categories within which to execute the proven secrets of the Silver Sales Bullet. In week 4, we look at the 6 integral secrets which relate to employing an indomitable state of mind, which is the only attitude to adopt in executing the strategy successfully. In week 5, we look at the 5 secrets which are used to establish exactly who you need to reach and how to reach them. And in week 6, we look at the 6 fundamental secrets that enable you to initiate and execute the engagement with your dream client, both effectively and with confidence. And finally, in week 7, we look at the 5 crucial secrets to closing deals. Once you've opened the door, you need to close the deal, and how to avoid the cardinal sins that so many business owners fall victim to. The program contains no fluff, no theory, simply the proven practical secrets and immediately actionable strategies I've acquired over the last 30 years. In fact, the exact road-tested knowledge and experience that has generated in excess of £50 million for my portfolios of national and international clients across hundreds of businesses in every conceivable sector. You remember Pritpal? Applied the Silver Sales Bullet, a transformational opportunity in Morrison's. Tony applied the Silver Sales Bullet, secured a transformational opportunity at Wilco. Nigel, serial entrepreneur, applied the Silver Sales Bullet and secured the transformational opportunity at the UK High Street banks. Raj and his soft furnishings company applied the Silver Sales Bullet, secured the transformational opportunity at Walmart. And for Crawl in Bangladesh, applied the Silver Sales Bullet and secured this transformational opportunity at Walmart across Canada. This is not just another online course. I'm delighted to tell you that the Silver Sales Bullet has been CPD accredited, continuing professional development by the CPD certification service here in the United Kingdom, after being intensely scrutinized to officially validate its integrity, quality, and ability to deliver the results that it promises. The Silver Sales Bullet each week has a educational value of £2,850 as listed on our website. So with a total course value of £19,950. When the program was released, our initial launch offer was only £9,970, 50% off the recommended retail price. However, because of this pandemic, I want to do something really special for each of you, because the economy needs business owners like you to succeed and generate wealth for others. So for joining this webinar, you can now secure full access to the Silver Sales Bullet in its entirety for just over 80% off the recommended retail price. Therefore, to secure access to the program with a total course value of £19,950, there are 2 options today. 3 consecutive monthly payments of £1,650, or you can save an additional £1,000 with a one-off payment of £3,950, and you will not find this price anywhere else. Incidentally, if you minimize the chat, the little red button, so you don't miss out. In addition, for those joining today, and because I want you to succeed, I'm going to include 3 exclusive bonuses. Bonus number 1, the Silver Sales Bullet Success Guarantee. It incorporates one-to-one support from myself for 3 months after you complete the training program to facilitate your success. It'll include a face-to-face / Zoom meeting each month and a bi-weekly call to guide you through the strategy, hold you accountable, and keep you on track. This is valued at £20,000, and this is based on the monthly retained fee of £6,950, which prevails at both George Wicks Limited and the Effective Communication Group for direct one-to-one support with me over a period of 3 months. It actually is £20,850. I rounded it down. Bonus number 2, support from day one from myself and the team for 3 months following your enrollment, incorporating periodical Zoom calls, a dedicated email to access the team where they'll answer all of your questions and help you succeed. This is valued at £10,000, and this is based on the monthly retained fee of £3,450, which prevails at both George Wicks Limited and the Effective Communication Group for the support of my close team of experts over a period of 3 months. Actually calculates at 10,350. I rounded it down. And bonus number 3, the online community, an opportunity to engage with the Silver Sales Bullet online community as it evolves throughout 2021. Therefore, you'll be meeting supportive and like-minded individuals on the same journey as you. The recommended retail price, arguably priceless. So to recap, today you can get full access to the Silver Sales Bullet, recommended retail price, educational value of £19,950. Bonus number 1, the Silver Sales Bullet Success Guarantee, 3 months of one-to-one support with me following your graduation from the course, valued at £20,000 as highlighted. Bonus number 2, day one support from the Silver Sales Bullet team, valued as highlighted at £10,000. And bonus number 3, access to the Silver Sales Bullet online community as it evolves, arguably priceless, a total value of £49,950. But for the attendees at this webinar today, 3 consecutive monthly payments of £1,650, or indeed save an additional £1,000 with a one-off payment of £3,950. You won't find the price anywhere else. Just click on the big blue button. But why on earth are we offering it at this price? Let me explain. Because we know that many businesses could benefit from the impact of the Silver Sales Bullet right now. So for the attendees at this webinar today, for 3 consecutive monthly payments of £1,650, or save an additional £1,000 with a one-off payment of £3,950, which you will not find anywhere else, I invite you to click on the big blue button. Further good news, I'm pleased to disclose that following our continuing professional development CPD accreditation, we are now in talks with the Institute of Directors here in London, Her Majesty's Government in the United Kingdom, and indeed the Federation of Small Businesses to add the Silver Sales Bullet to their formal education programs. Quite clearly, this will result in the price of the program increasing significantly over the coming weeks and months. However, and as I've just announced, it's available to you today for 3 consecutive monthly payments of £1,650, or I invite you to save an additional £1,000 with a one-off payment of £3,950. Just click on the big blue button. Enrolling in this course might just be the most life-changing thing you can do. If you leave without taking action today, I thank you very much and sincerely for joining, but you're probably destined to stay where you are right now. Be prepared to invest in yourself, and I will work with you to get you where you and your family and your business want and need to be. Investing in yourself is the wisest thing you can ever do. I've personally invested nearly 6 figures in my training and mentorship over the last 30 years. This is not a free YouTube video, which 99% of people watch and never action, and in consequence are destined for that life of mediocrity I described. When you invest and put money into your learning, a switch in your brain goes on, and you make sure that you succeed. So take action, invest in yourself, and let's get to work securing the prosperous life that you, your business, and your family deserve. Click the button now and join the Silver Sales Bullet, or simply click the link highlighted. If you've minimized the chat, please click the red button or indeed click the link as highlighted. Whatever sophisticated marketing strategy you might be doing in your business right now, if it doesn't persuade the decision maker at your dream client to open the door, even for just a brief chat, arguably it's utterly meaningless. Nothing else matters. The Silver Sales Bullet is the most direct route to securing that significant meeting. So come and join me. Secure a life-changing return on investment for your business and fulfill your life's aspirations. Click the button now and join the Silver Sales Bullet, or indeed click the link as highlighted. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very sincerely for dedicating a chunk of your Thursday evening, as it is here in London. I would love to work with you. I would love to help you. It's been very kind of you to dedicate this time, and whatever remainder of the day you have left, subject to your location on the globe currently, I wish you a very enjoyable rest of day, and I look forward to seeing you and working with you and witnessing the success that you're destined to enjoy. A very good evening and goodbye. Thank you very much indeed. Take care.